Toppin. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. 2 points. That one goes. Mathurin's got 7.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the miss by MP. And Toppin throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. A moment here now to see the numbers for Aaron Nesmith.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Now, here's Siakam trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Boston.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
MP strong inside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Here's MP following the score by Miles Turner. MP with it, picked up by Turner. Here's MP. MP going right to the rim.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Nembhard. McConnell is screen on White. Back to McConnell. And the layup is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Over in the corner, White. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, MP. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A 3 from Porzingis. The shot. MP has been leading the charge for Boston. Moore had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. 31.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's McConnell in at the 1. Now White. Following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. To the paint, Turner with the steal. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
To the right side. Kicks it out to MP. Right side, Porzingis. Back to MP. That one good for 2. Tyler's got 20 points.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. In fourth, the Celtics.
you know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. McConnell against MP. McConnell passes to Siakam. 9 feet out. That misses off the backboard. The Celtics with the lead. Inside. It's tipped. One-on-one here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Second free throw, no good.
Can you make something happen?
Here's Tyler. It's a 5-point game. Shepard with the ball. Toppin, no one around him. And Indiana, another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Derek White is out there with MP, and it's Cornette in its center. That's the Boston 5. Now here's White. Tyler, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Shepard with the ball. MP's there. Here's Nesmith. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Hauser. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hauser's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Indiana leading by 6. Shepard, the pass to Jackson. To the middle. And finished off by Shepard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
MP converting the tough bucket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Shepard, covered by MP. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Zinkas, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And Indiana with the change here, too. Weissman's checked in. Celtics trail by 6. MP outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when you watch MP, You can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Line for 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And both free throws good for MP.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
There's the drive. And McConnell gets it to go.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And so MP will bring it up for Boston. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's McConnell. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Capping off the break, MP. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Mathurin. McConnell kicks to Siakam. And it's White with the rebound. Boston trailing. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Tyler passes to Porzingis. This ball moved by Boston. To tie it up. MP, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Mathurin. Indiana again missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Walsh. To the inside.
All eyes on MP.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes
great job of attacking the paint.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Siakam, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team. And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Well, that's the guy you want with the ball. MP was ready, and he delivered.
Siakam looking around. Steps back and fires. And the bank shot is good.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now, here's MP. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. It falls.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. We'll put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A jump hook. It's good!
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And so MV will bring it up for Boston. The Pacers pull it in. McConnell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Checked in for Boston.
Now into the lineup.
Celtics making a switch here. Tyler's checked in.
Just get out of hand.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. To the inside, White, and White with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. And the dunk by MP.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so much.
Now, here's Siakam. D right on him. He takes it in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Walsh. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Indiana's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Bad at all. They double-team Siakam. Mathurin for 3. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To take the lead. MP, no good. And here are the Pacers now. They lead by 1. MP against McConnell. Outside Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Lock at 6. Siakam inside. Off target at the rim. MP way outside. Oh! the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Not MP.
Hey, it's just one loss.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?